final boss of Metal Gear. The guy who had been leading you along the Outer Heaven infiltration in his grand scheme to get you to return with false information by ordering you to return to base for absolutely no logical reason in the middle of the mission, being headed by a rookie who's never been ordered around before, the true leader of Outer Heaven, and all those guys you shot to pieces since Big Boss lost all of his mercenary hiring abilities from Phantom Pain, replacing them all with short bus passengers. Okay, I'll get to the point. After this series of bosses that have ranged from good to abhorrent, it's nice to see the final boss had at least stood on the better spectrum. Instead of fighting you by piloting Metal Gear TX55 and crushing you into paste, like his contemporary did with Rex, Big Boss instead fights you next to a ticking clock, on foot, with a death wish and the superhuman running speed that beats nearly everyone in the game, which is needed for this fight because it is timed and a good player can finish it inside of 30 seconds. Big Boss follows a decent pattern of using opposite cover wherever Solid Snake is, while combining that by getting out of cover at random, making this fight incredibly arbitrary. Unlike the Ridley fight from Metroid Prime 3, the ticking clock in this fight actually gives it good genuine tension that all other fights in this game lacked. And when he's dead, you need a certain amount of leftover time because after he dies with no circumstance, the last challenge of this game is picking the correct ladder and leaving South Africa. That's it.